Good morning, everyone. If you're a visitor this morning, I add a special word of welcome. And I also want to say hello to our friends on the live streaming, both our members and any visitors who may be joining us for the first time. You're welcome too. My name is Robert Guptill, and I've got an announcement to make on behalf of Bill Johnson, and I had this little shtick prepared, but I'm pleased to say that I see Bill sitting right there, and so I won't make fun of him lest he come after me. Before the announcement, I have a brief survey, though. By show of hands, how many of you have heard of or are familiar with One Light, Many Candles? Not bad. How about how many of you know or are familiar with the Reverend Betty Stuckey? Her husband, Noel Paul Stuckey? Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yeah, that's where Noel comes from. Well, you may have heard in previous announcements that Bill and Doug and others have arranged for the Reverend Betty and her husband, Noel Paul, to present their program, One Light, Many Candles, here in this sanctuary on a Wednesday evening in June. I believe it's the 17th. Now, why am I talking to you about this on March 1st? That's because today is a significant date. Up to now, word of this has strictly been within the First Parish family, and tickets have only been available to us. Beginning today, this program, and I have a poster here, which I don't expect you to read, but which you will see out in the sanctuary later. Beginning today, this program is being advertised to the general public, and we expect that there will be a great demand. So if you're interested in attending, we advise you to get your tickets very soon. They're available from the church office. Thanks to the Johnson Atkinson Spiritual Growth Fund, they are only $10. So get your tickets quick, or you may be out of luck. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Chris Gallison. I'm the Director of Christian Education here at First Parish. And this month we march forth for literacy. In your bulletin today there's an insert. And this is about this is part of our United Church of Christ Literacy Initiative. And it's highlighting different literacy events. Now today, in just a moment, we will be having an update on our adult literacy program. And the update will be from Dory Rodner, who is the director of that program. Next Sunday, our older church school classes will be reading to our younger church school classes. This will happen during church school. On March 15th, we will be recapping with an insert everything that's been happening with our literacy program from last September to now. On March 22nd, this is the biggie, we're having an all-church read after church. We want you to come, all ages. It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, it's going to include lunch, and we're going to have lots of fun giveaways. So be there. I also have a sign-up sheet for the lunch. We need to know how many people so that we can plan for the lunch. Again, it's all church. Everybody here is part of that, so please, please come. On March 29th, we are going to celebrate our library, so we hope you will join us in all of those literacy events. And now here's Dory.
Good morning, both to First Parish here and First Parish far away. I just am going to give you a very brief update of Read More SACO, which is our adult literacy program here at First Parish. To date, we have 11 tutors trained, and our next training will be next Saturday here at First Parish from 9 to 12 if you are interested in participating. We already have 2 tutors matched with learners, and they are moving forward. And we are beginning now to reach out to the community for referrals. So if you know of someone who would like extra help with reading, if you work for an agency that could use our free services, please see me after church or contact me by phone or email. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Mike Hopkins, and I'm not here for a team. I'm here for a community mission. When Doug baptizes an infant, He typically carries the child out to the congregation and asks us to look at the face of God. That's what I see in this child. 12 years old, Thornton Academy student. She has blood cancer, and she needs a bone marrow transplant. So I invite you who are able to come to a bone marrow drive in West Kennebunk, 159 Alfred Road, next Saturday between 10 and 2, or at the least to stop and talk with Cindy Howard and I at a table we've set up just to the left of the entrance in the atrium about this bone marrow drive. You have to be between 18 and 55 and in general good health. I was a bone marrow donor in 2007 before I moved down here. I know it can save a life at very little inconvenience to me. Cindy certainly knows the value of bone marrow donation. God acts through us. We're his tools in this world. And this is an opportunity, if you're able, to help in a very major way. So I invite your charity and your involvement in this. Cindy and I will be out after the service to talk to you if you wish. Thank you.
The bells have brought us into worship. Clarissa has brought us into worship. We have seen and heard some of the content of what a worshipful life is all about. If you are interested in what being a member or inquiring about what a member of this church is being and doing, please know that you are welcome to join the membership inquiry class following worship. And going through Lent together is a fabulous privilege. And so I invite you to stay alert, stay aware of all the different things that are here for your spiritual journey. Let us continue to journey together. Let us now, as we are able, stand, listen to one another, that we might share our call to worship found in the bulletin, because you know what? This is the season of Lent, a season to remember the calling of Jesus Christ, a season to remember that to follow Christ is to run the risk of serving others. This is a season to look within and beyond, deeply and broadly, a season to see with our eyes, hearts, and minds. This is a season, a stream of time flowing toward the holy, a season in which to swim to our deeper selves. This is a season to worship God. Come, let us sing to our song of praise. please be seated. And let us share our voices in the unison prayer of confession found in our bulletin. Let us say one heart, one soul, one voice. Amazing creator of our world and of our very selves, we thank you that you reveal yourself in the events of our lives. We thank you that you have shown yourself in the Christ, who shared our human life, showing us how to walk the path of obedience all the way to the cross. Now may we, in this Lenten season, let go of those things that close our eyes and deaden our hearts, that shiver our senses and shrink our souls. Help us learn anew how to live for the world through the empowerment of your Spirit this hour and in all our hours to come. Amen.